Another way to heal other people is using the sphere method. What's the sphere method? Well, when you're working with the Force, you can visualize while you're drawing in and trusting that flow of energy into a sphere. You put the sphere in between the hands, you feel it, you give it weight, you give it substance. The more real you make it, the more intent you've poured into it, the more the Force is flowing into it. This is not super complex. The more you do it, the more you practice, the more you break those barriers of doubt in your mind. Those barriers of doubt are the only thing slowing you down from fully tapping into the Force. You get rid of those barriers, you'll reach your full Force potential. You will be amazing. You'll be able to do incredible things. So what you do is you get rid of those barriers with practice. You make that sphere by visualizing it, feeling it, giving intensity, setting intent. You can change the color of the sphere to a healing, soothing color. For a lot of people, that's a light cyan. For other people, it's a light or heavy blue. For some people, it's a bright green. Some people, it's a red. Some people, it's an orange or a yellow. It depends on what works for you for this. You take that sphere, you give it that intent, you visualize the person in need, you send it to them, you see it disperse into their body, and you trust the Force to guide the flow of that in a gentle, smooth, and rhythmic way. This is not a blast. You could use this as a blast by changing the intent. We're not going to get into the why and how of that right now, but we are going to say that as a Jedi, you want to avoid that, except in super extreme circumstances, and we're going to deal with more about like how to prevent it before you would ever even look at doing something. Anything that can be used to heal can be used to harm, so remember you have to keep your intent good and right. If you don't like this person and you're trying to do healing, don't do it. You're not the right person for that job unless you can reach a state of perfect calm internally. That takes effort. You want to get to that point first. That's going to be something for a future lesson. You will get there. Remember, the more you practice, the more you do. The more you remove those barriers of doubt in here and in here, you get rid of those barriers, you tap into your full Force potential. None of this is super difficult. It just takes a little time and a little effort. You've been given artificial barriers, and I'm helping you break those artificial barriers very fast with very simple, concise, directed training. You've got this, Jedi. Force guide and protect you.